Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your latest update for November, and trust me, this is one you really don't want to miss because it's a big, important one that affects millions of Americans. Starting as early as next week, a remarkable and somewhat unexpected event is about to happen. Millions of Americans who rely on Social Security may see two separate deposits hit their bank accounts in the same week. And the interesting part is that a lot of people aren't even aware that this is coming. Yes, you heard that correctly, two separate payments in a single week. For some retirees, this could mean an early November payment arriving sooner than usual, giving a little financial breathing room before the holidays. For others, it may appear as a back pay correction or a pre-SSI deposit, which is essentially a payment that lands just before Thanksgiving, ahead of its usual schedule. If you are retired and receiving SSDI, SSI, or VA benefits, then I highly recommend you pay close attention, because this update will affect you directly. Here's the important part. The dates, the dollar amounts, and the eligibility rules have now been officially confirmed by both the Social Security Administration and the U.S. Treasury Department. So in this video, we're going to break everything down for you step by step. We'll explain exactly who qualifies for the double deposit, how it works, and what actions you can take right now to make sure your extra payment isn't delayed. I've spent hours carefully reviewing the official Social Security Administration payment calendar, cross-checking it against Treasury release schedules and other federal benefit notices, so you don't have to do the heavy lifting. My goal is to make sure you have clear, reliable, and accurate information, so you can plan your finances without stress or confusion. This channel is dedicated to giving you real updates that affect your wallet and your day-to-day life. Every single number, every date, comes directly from verified government sources, no rumors, no social media speculation. If you've been following this channel for some time, you already know that we always cite the official sources, SSA Gov, VA Gov, Medicare Gov, and other trusted agencies. Because when it comes to your money, accuracy is critical. So take a deep breath, grab your coffee, and let's walk through this step by step clearly, calmly, and with facts you can trust completely. I understand how nerve-wracking it can be to wait for that monthly deposit. Bills don't wait for anyone. Rent, prescriptions, groceries, gas, everything seems to be rising these days. For seniors on a fixed income, even an extra $50 can mean the difference between having food in the fridge or having gas in your car. You've earned every penny of these benefits through decades of hard work and consistent contributions, and you absolutely deserve to know when, why, and how your check might come early, late, or in duplicate within the same week. If you've ever found yourself refreshing your banking app multiple times a day, anxiously watching that deposit line change from pending to available, you're definitely not alone. We've all been there, and that's why this particular update is so important. It brings clarity, peace of mind, and a little extra hope right before the holiday season. Here's what's happening. Two separate deposit events are scheduled for next week under the November 2025 federal benefit payment calendar. First, the Supplemental Security Income, SSI payment for December is being issued early. It will arrive on Friday, November 29th, instead of the normal schedule in December. Since this happens to fall during the fifth Friday of the month, many SSI recipients will also receive their regular November payment earlier that same week, effectively giving them two separate checks within the same 7-day window. At the same time, some Social Security and SSDI beneficiaries who recently had payment corrections, account updates, or adjustments, things like address changes or banking updates, are receiving what the Treasury calls catch-up deposits, sometimes referred to as retroactive or back pay checks. So, if you fall into either category, early SSI recipients or corrected SSDI recipients, you could very well be seeing two deposits hitting your account next week. Let's break this down by group to make it crystal clear. Group 1, SSI recipients. If you receive SSI, your regular November payment will arrive on Friday, November 1st, and your December payment will come early on Friday, November 29th. Both deposits land in November, giving you a double payment month. Group 2, people receiving both SSI and Social Security. If you qualify for both SSI and Social Security, your SSI will arrive on November 1st, while your Social Security check will arrive according to your birthday, usually on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday of the month. This means 2 separate deposits, just days apart for many recipients. Group 3. SSDI recipients with pending back pay. If Social Security recently completed a review, appeal, or corrected your bank information, you may receive a retroactive payment next week. These deposits come from the U.S. Treasury and will appear in your account labeled as SOCCCC Trees 310. Group 4. Veterans receiving both VA and SSA benefits. Some veterans receive both VA compensation and Social Security. When the VA deposit lines up with the early SSI deposit, it creates a double deposit week, giving you extra funds within the same time frame. To make this more tangible, here are 2 real-life examples. Dorothy, age 72, in Indiana, relies on SSI every month. Last year, she received 2 payments in November, one on November 1st and another on November 29th, which allowed her to buy holiday gifts for her grandchildren early. James, age 64, in Texas, receives SSDI after a back injury. He recently saw a $1,200 back deposit arrive in the same week as his regular check, ensuring that his rent was covered and giving him a little breathing room. These are real people, with real stories and real financial relief. Now, let's go over the hard facts. November 2025. SSI payments. Friday, November 1st. Early December. SSI payments. Friday, November 29th. Because December 1st falls on a Sunday. For Social Security and SSDI. Second Wednesday, November 13th. Birthdays. 110, 3rd Wednesday, November 20th. Birthdays, 11/20. 4th Wednesday, November 27th. Birthdays, 21/31. If your direct deposit got delayed due to a bank change or account verification, the Treasury may issue an off-cycle payment, typically the following Monday or Tuesday. This explains why some people will see 2 deposits in the same week. Payment amounts. Average SSI for a single person. $943. Average SSI for couples. $1,415. 2 checks in November for a single person. $1,886. Average SSDI payment. $1,537. Back pay for 2 months. Potentially $3,000 extra. If you had a Medicare premium issue, maybe an overdeduction or income adjustment, you can fix it using Form SSA 44. Once corrected, your monthly benefit increases. Don't forget Medicare savings programs like QMB, SLMB, and QI, which can cover your Part B premium entirely, around $174 a month in 2025. All of this illustrates why November is such an active and important month. Payments overlap, corrections are processed, and early checks are released, giving you financial stability before the holidays. The good news, the double deposit week means you don't have to wait until December for your next SSI check. Funds will already be in your account, ready for bills, medicine, or travel. For SSDI and VA recipients, these correction payments simply mean the system is catching up, not that there is a glitch. That extra deposit could mean a full pantry, a warm coat, or finally fixing that old car before winter. For Medicare enrollees, it could also mean saving $15–40 a month on premium adjustments. But let's be realistic for a moment. 2 deposits in 1 month doesn't increase your overall income. The early SSI payment at the end of November is technically the December payment arriving early, so plan carefully there won't be another SSI check in December. Yes, inflation is still impacting expenses. Groceries are up nearly 18% since before the pandemic, rents have risen 5% this year, and Medicare premiums are expected to tick up slightly in 2026. Stretching a fixed income isn't easy, and if you're feeling that pressure, know that millions of Americans are in the same situation. Staying informed is your best strategy to stay prepared. Here's what you can do right now to make the double deposit week smooth and stress-free. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. Verify your payment dates and bank info. Even one incorrect digit can delay your deposit. Set up bank alerts to receive instant notifications when your payment hits your account. Apply for extra help or Medicare savings programs at medicare.gov or through your state's Medicaid office. Many qualify without realizing it. Review your tax withholding using Form W-4V. Even a small adjustment now avoids surprises later. Contact your local SHIP or area agency on aging for free guidance on benefits, budgeting, and healthcare. Find your office at shiphelp.org or by calling 1-800-677-1116. Quick recap. Check your SSA account, set up bank alerts, apply for savings programs, adjust taxes, and reach out for guidance if needed. If you receive both SSI and SSDI, remember, you'll likely see two separate deposits, not one combined check. And if you just switched banks, keep your old account open until at least two successful payments appear in your new account. If something is missing, call Social Security at 1-800-77-21213 or visit your local office. Preparation ensures a smooth double deposit week. Looking ahead, the next major update is the 2026 COLA adjustment, with official data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics expected in October 2025. Early estimates indicate a 2.6% increase, roughly $41 more per month for the average recipient. Congress is also discussing expanding Medicare Part B give-back plans and potentially reviving the Senior Relief Act to freeze premiums for low-income retirees. Over the next 60 days, expect updates on holiday bonuses, energy bill credits, and the end-of-year direct deposit calendar. Make sure you're subscribed. These verified updates are essential to keep your finances on track. Finally, a reminder. These benefits are not handouts. You've worked, served, and contributed for years, many of you your entire adult life. Every deposit is a recognition of your hard work and persistence. Yes, times are tough, prices are high, but you've made it through difficult months before, and you will make it through this one too. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself. You've earned stability, you've earned these benefits, and you deserve to breathe a little easier when that second deposit hits. If this breakdown helped you understand what's coming, hit the like button so other seniors can see it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. We post government-verified updates every morning and evening. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever received two deposits in a single week? What do you plan to do with your early November payment? Sharing your story helps others feel less alone. Together, we build a community that watches out for each other. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and I'll see you in the next update where we'll review the Thanksgiving week payment schedule and year-end projections. Stay informed, stay hopeful, and remember, you've earned every dollar and every bit of peace of mind.